You don't need a battlefield to risk your life. You don't need to walk into a haunted house to meet death. Sometimes, all it takes is dinner, because the deadliest things we fear are already on the menu. Every year, people willingly eat foods that can shut down their nervous system, rot their organs, or trap them in a body that won't respond. Not by mistake, by choice. This isn't survival. It's tradition, wrapped in flavor and served with pride. These aren't just food meals. They're tests of how close we're willing to dance with death. Take the Fugu fish. It looks like sushi, tastes like sushi, but inside its organs lies a neurotoxin over 1,000 times more powerful than cyanide. One wrong cut, and your body locks up. You stay conscious. You feel everything, but you can't move, can't speak. Breathing fades in silence. And yet, chefs train for years just to serve it, and people still order it. Because danger becomes delicious when it's disguised as tradition. In some cultures, cassava is life. It grows in poor soil. It feeds millions. But if not prepared carefully, it becomes a silent killer, releasing cyanide with every bite. Whole families have vanished from a single meal. And still, it's eaten. Because when hunger screams louder than fear, even poisoned roots feel like a blessing. Then there's the Ackee fruit. It looks like a sunrise, bright, warm, inviting. But eaten too early, it triggers something called Jamaican vomiting sickness. Blood sugar crashes, organs shut down, collapse follows. And yet, it's Jamaica's national fruit. Loved, served, celebrated. Because sometimes we crave what we fear, and our taste buds write checks. Our bodies were never meant to cash. Sanakji, a Korean delicacy. A baby octopus sliced and served while still moving. The tentacles still squirm, still grip. But that grip can kill. Some diners choke mid-bite, unable to dislodge a tentacle from their throat. The thrill makes some feel alive, until it doesn't. Now meet the blood clam. Rich, tender, nostalgic, but soaked in danger, carrying hepatitis A, E, even typhoid. Banned in many countries, still eaten in secret. Because taste is memory, and sometimes nostalgia is worth the risk. Then there's a cheese you've probably never heard of. Casu marzu from Sardinia. So fermented, it's alive, literally. Maggots leap as you slice it. Some say the larvae survive digestion and find a new home inside you. Still, it's eaten with pride, a test of courage, a symbol of heritage, a food that bites back. In Alaska, they make stink heads, fermented salmon heads, buried underground, left to rot, eaten cold. But if fermentation fails, botulism follows. No screams, no pain, just paralysis. Until your body forgets how to breathe. And yet it's passed down through generations. Not just food, a stone ritual of survival. Even the harmless can turn hostile. Take green potatoes, common in kitchens. but too much lipe, and they produce solanin, a toxin that can cause hallucinations, vomiting, even death. And yet we still fry them, still serve them. Because when something looks familiar, we forget it can still betray us. It looks harmless until it isn't. It smells good until it's foul. We fear wild animals, haunted houses, and monsters in the dark. But sometimes, the real danger wears a garnish and smiles up at us from the plate. Because death doesn't always need claws or fangs. Sometimes, it only needs seasoning, and we welcome it bite by bite. So go ahead, taste the world. But remember, not everything we eat was meant to let us live. Next time you sit down to eat, look twice, because the biggest threats don't always come with warning labels. They come with a fork, a smile, and just enough flavor to distract you from what's really happening inside your body. Death doesn't need a weapon. Sometimes it only needs a recipe. If this made you rethink your appetite, hit subscribe. Because what's coming next might just make you lose your hunger for good.